Hello, and welcome to English Funcast podcast episode 11. Don't forget to go to the website www.englishfuncast.com. Click on the Funcast forum button and register as a forum member and comment about today's episode. Feel free to ask any questions, and I'll pick one lucky forum member this week and give them a 1 hour free Skype lesson. Yeah! We got a lot of people registering, but no one's posting. I don't know why. Don't be shy, just try. So go on www.englishfuncast right now and just register and just post, and I'll answer any questions you might have. Alright, on with today's lesson. Today's joke is called Free Lawyers and Engineers. Let's begin. Free lawyers and free engineers were traveling by train to a conference at the station. Each lawyer bought a ticket, whereas the engineer bought only one ticket between them. "How are you going to travel on a single ticket?" asked the lawyer. "Wait and watch," answered one of the engineers. When they boarded the train, the lawyers took their seats, but the free engineers crammed into a toilet and closed the door behind them. Shortly after the train started, the ticket collector arrived. He knocked on the toilet door and asked, "Ticket, please." The door opened just a crack, and a single arm emerged with a ticket in hand. The ticket collector took it and moved on. Seeing this, the lawyers decided to do the same thing on the return trip. So when they got to the station, they bought only one ticket. To their astonishment, the engineers didn't buy any. "How are you going to travel without a ticket?" asked one of the perplexed lawyers. "Wait and watch," answered an engineer. In the train, the free engineers crammed into a toilet, and the free lawyers got into another nearby. Soon after the train started, one of the engineers got out of the toilet and walked to where one of the lawyers were hiding. He knocked on the door and said, "Ticket, please." Well, I hope you guys got that joke. That's a pretty good joke. Alright, so let's do some vocabulary and words from the joke. So the first one is, the engineers only bought one ticket between them. So what does it mean when you buy something between them? So that means you bought one ticket for all of them. Like when you go to a restaurant, you can say, "I'd like to order an appetizer. We'll share it between us." So that means you're going to order a meal, an appetizer, and you share between two people or more, for whoever is there. Next, you can say boarded the train. The lawyers boarded the train. To boarded pretty much means you entered the train or you got on the train. A word that I like to use here is the engineers, they crammed into the toilet. What does it mean to cram? To cram is they squeeze tightly together into the toilet. Like when you're in a place and there's lots of people, that place is called, you can say this place is crammed. For example, when you go on the subway, sometimes there's so many people on the subway, you're just standing one next to each other, so you're crammed in the subway. Next, so when the ticket master came to collect the ticket and knocked on the toilet, they only opened the door just a crack. So that means they open it just a little bit, like just a little bit, so you can see the hand come out and take the ticket out. Crack is also another word, usually when something, let's say, breaks, so it's in the wall. If there's like a small hole in the wall, it's called a crack. So like a really small hole is a crack. So that's what crack means. One of the lawyers, he asks, "How are you guys going to get on the train with just one ticket?" And he said this is a perplexed lawyer. What does it mean to be perplexed? Perplexed is a question, it's another, word for being like confused. So it's like, what's going on? I'm feeling perplexed right now. Alright, I got two more jokes for you guys today. Here is the next joke. A husband and wife were in the midst of a violent quarrel, and hubby was losing his temper. "Be careful," he said to his wife, "you'll bring out the beast in me." "So what?" his wife shot back. "Who's afraid of a mouse?" Alright. So when people are in the midst or of a violent quarrel. Midst is like another word of saying in the middle. So during the middle of, during the midst of. Pretty much same thing. Violent quarrel. This word is used often in many different countries. Quarrel. Quarrel means argument. I don't usually use the word quarrel a lot. I usually say in the middle of a fight or an argument, but a lot of people like to say quarrel. Next is losing his temper. So when you're getting very mad and you're about to scream and just can't take it anymore, it's called you're about to lose your temper. And the funny part is the husband says, you're going to bring out the beast in me. So what does that mean? Is he going to turn into a beast like a werewolf? No, this means it's another way of saying I'm going to lose my temper. Like, don't make me lose my temper. Don't bring out the beast in me. It's pretty much the same thing. But what, is his wife scared? No, because his beast isn't like being a big bad wolf. His animal inside is probably like a mouse. So his wife wasn't scared of him at all. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed today's podcast. And don't forget to go to www.englishfuncast.com and register in the forum. Do it now, And you can ask me any questions you have there. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.